digging their hole, and I'm gonna let them dig their hole because I don't got nothing to do with y'all niggas. I did what I had to do for me and mines. If you want to live a life of God and you really are a person of God, then you would change, right? Not not everybody that's spiritual is gonna become a teacher. Not everybody that's spiritual is gonna become a rapper. Not everyone that's spiritual is gonna become a dancer. You know what I'm saying? It's all of us have different callings. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I don't understand why people want to try to steal somebody's destiny or swap somebody's destiny when you ain't putting no work in. It's like, would you swap a PlayStation 5 for a regular PlayStation? Like, think about that. Would you swap your PlayStation 5 for a PlayStation 1? So understand, like, with all the work I did, nigga, I'm a PlayStation 7. So you a PlayStation 1, you've done no work. So where's the equal give and take there? Where's the equal swap? I disagree with that swap. And I will never accept that swap because you ain't do no fucking work. And that's mine. It's mine. Right? And a lot of you don't comprehend this. You don't seem to understand it. Like, you don't even understand half the shit I talk about. How could you want to be me when you don't even know how to use your head? You don't even know how to use your brain properly yet. So why would you even put yourself in the same category as me? You still got to do more growing. You still got to do more learning. You know what I'm saying? And I really need you to look at it from this perspective because you're never going to learn otherwise. You understand? I have no fear of speaking my fucking mind. I have no fear of speaking from my heart. I'm not saying this to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm saying this so y'all can realize what the fuck you trying to do. Because what you're doing makes no sense. You understand? So, would you trade your PlayStation 5 for a PS1, for a regular PlayStation? If the answer to your question is no, then this is why your destiny swaps fail, because you are PlayStation 1. Right? You're nowhere near on my level of intelligence yet. Right? Or as deep into this spirituality shit as I am. So we don't understand things the same. We don't absorb information the same way. You know what I'm saying? We don't break it down and put the puzzle together the same way. We have differences of everything. Our perspectives are different. Our opinions are different. Everything is different about us. So you can't just swap a destiny and think that you're gonna become you're gonna become me when you can't, nigga. How can you become me when you can't even be you? You can't even be you. So how you gonna become me? You haven't even mastered you yet, right? That's what you need to focus on, right? It's mastering yourself. That's why it's called self mastery. It's not called master someone else. It's called self mastery. Self. What does self mean? Look up the definition of self, right? And then look up mastery. Self mastery is me. Self, right? Self doesn't mean you. Self doesn't mean someone else, right? So you're focusing your time and your energy trying to become something that you'll never be. Or let me not say that, because you can be, but you need to work on yourself because you have different aspirations. You have different thoughts. You have different goals. You know what I'm saying? You have different dreams. So you cannot steal someone's destiny when that has nothing to do with your dreams. You understand? My destiny has everything to do with my dreams. And only I know my dreams, right? So with that said, you will never be successful. So my best advice to you is to focus on self. Because once you master self, no one can stop you. No one can touch you. You understand? Once you master self, God will reach down and grab you and pick you up and hold you. You understand? Now you're doing the right thing. Now we're gonna ride this way, right? And this is how God operates, right? But until this is done, your little spell work and your little fucking rituals, your little butt fucking whatever you guys do to each other over there, it's just for pleasure. It's lust. It's a sin. Everything you're doing is a sin, right? Any spells you cast vocally, any thoughts, any negativity that you spew out your mouth, it's all back to you. All of it goes back to you. You understand? All of this is not growing. It's not growing because you're wishing things, negative things on someone who wishes nothing but the best nothing but the best for you and yours. So God looks at this, right? And God's not happy with you people. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is why I mind my business, and this is why I keep to myself, because let them, I say let them do what they're gonna do. At the end of the day, they're gonna see life, they're gonna see their life, and they're gonna feel all that pain that they try to inflict on someone else, right? And that's a battle that only God can handle. And that's why I sit back and I put it in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to fight that battle. That's not my battle. My battle is trying to fucking beat this game that we're in, right? Like, I remember I called my boy up and I told him, yo, bro, you play video games so much. Why don't you focus on yourself and unlock your abilities and your powers? And this nigga start laughing. So needless to say, we don't talk no more, right? I still love you, my nigga, but at the end of the day, like, your mind, is not there, and you're stuck in this realm for that reason, and until you expand your mind and actually listen, then you're gonna be stuck in this motherfucker, right? So a lot of people are upset because I speak to my people, because I choose to speak to my people, because I choose to expose people, because I choose to speak on the bad things that I see are going on in this world, right? Hence the witchcraft I talk about, right? People go, oh no, don't say nothing, you're not supposed to talk about that. Everybody's gonna think you're crazy, and you know what? I don't give a fuck what people think about me. You understand? That's first and foremost. You need to understand that this witchcraft that is actively being used to keep us oppressed, to keep us looking like we crazy, to keep us acting like we crazy. This is a big problem in this world. And if nobody's gonna address it, nigga, you heard it on Helping Humanity Evolve first. Because we're not playing these games, and we have no fear. We don't walk in fear. We don't worry about what people think. We're trying to help them expand these minds. You know what I'm saying? And the people that's actively participating in this shit, they're the ones that's mad because this is how they eat, right? And it's unfortunate that if this is what you've been using to eat your whole life, then you need to find yourself another occupation, because I'm about to blow this shit wide open. You hear me? I'm blowing this shit wide the fuck open, man. And understand, look, I made a promise to y'all, and I meant this from the bottom of my heart, man. When I unlock my abilities,